Someone get that person their tablet. It's ridiculous now. Hey guys, it's Exley, and this is Love is Strange. Oh, and I'm also sitting here with my sister.
Punjade.
My unpaid sister.
God dang it!
You play as Max, obviously, and then you get to date either Chloe, Rachel, Kate, or Victoria. I'm gonna play it, and I'm going to most likely enjoy it, because I already know what ship I'm going to make happen. Alright, let's start. Ah! Insert groan here. Get up. Hit the snooze button. Let's get up. I guess I better get up. The air is a little chilly as I push the covers off, and one glance in my mirror is enough to tell me that I look like a total zombie. In other words, it's a typical morning for me. Someone's playing music. The people I share a dormitory with here are... The people I share a dormitory with are worse than roosters. Mouth is messing up on dormitory for some reason. Oh well, at least I'm up. And I shouldn't make it a habit to be late to class anyway. I stretch out yawning as I make my way to the window to feel the sunlight on my skin. Lisa seems to be enjoying it too. She's grown like crazy over the past year. My mom would be so proud. Wow. A whole year already. It's hard to believe that I've been in Blackwell for that long. I'm so glad that I came back to Arcadia Bay, and not just for Blackwell Academy, although I'd be lying if I said if that wasn't a huge part. I liked Seattle, but it never really felt like home. Arcadia Bay is the place I grew up in, the place I made all of my best memories and has so many adventures, each one as different as a new day. Pirates and superheroes, this was the best place to grow up. Well, I'm biased, but I really do feel that way. I don't want to sell Seattle short, of course. I lived there for 5 long years. I really do miss my friends there, and my parents. I was so glad to see them this summer. But I know that coming back here was the right choice for me. I'm technically an adult now, which is something I'm still getting used to. I'm definitely still a kid in a lot of ways. I'm lucky to have my parents' support and my scholarship, which I've somehow managed to keep into my 2nd year. Go Max! And I can't forget one of the most important parts. Blackwell's brought me back to Chloe Price, my best friend. It took a little while, but we picked up right where we left off. Actually, we did even better, because we didn't exactly part under the best circumstances. But the greatest thing about Chloe is that she's brutally honest with her feelings. Those first few weeks were seriously awkward, but we got through it. I'm determined to be there for her now, even if I couldn't before. Luckily, someone was there for Chloe while I was gone. Rachel Amber. She's totally gorgeous, and she's a really great person too. She's almost too perfect. She's a vampire. But she's one of those girls that's just impossible to hate, even though Victoria Chase seems to have found a way. At first, I thought that Rachel and Chloe were total opposites, but they're really more like wolves of the same pack. Let's just say that knowing both of them is like being an accessory to every incident of dubiously criminal mischief in the Bay. But even if I didn't have Chloe and Rachel, I've got other friends here too. Dana, Stella, Alyssa. Actually, I can count almost everyone on my floor as a friend. Even Brooke, who is, abrasive. It takes some getting used to, but it's just her way of being friendly. Pretty impressive for a shy geek like me, am I right? Okay, so, let me pause. So what I read briefly was that this is going to take place in an alternate universe where nothing bad is happening. Rachel Amber isn't dead, and I'm not sure if it's like, if we go to class, it's like Mr. Jefferson gonna be there, or is it gonna be like an alternate universe Mr. Jefferson where he isn't a creep, or is it gonna be an entirely different teacher? Take Kate Marsh for example. Yay! She's one of the very first people who befriended me at Blackwell. Kate is probably the most kind-hearted person I've ever met. And she's an incredibly talented artist. She's one of the only students at Blackwell that unabashedly wears her heart, or I guess her religion, on her sleeve. I know she gets flack about it sometimes, but I think it's really cool that she works so hard to create a comfortable environment for other religions and or abstinent students, even if I'm not in her Bible study group or anything. I get along with almost everybody, except for my neighbor across the hall. Victoria Chase is the head of the Vortex Club, with all the reputation that goes with it. Even after a year, I'm not entirely sure what the Work Test Club even does, aside from underage drinking. I've heard that being in it is good for your resume, but I never see them doing anything to actually improve or benefit the school outside of partying. Oh well, it's not really my place to judge. I call bullcrap. Max did nothing but judge in Life is Strange. Even though Victoria herself does a lot of judging. Hasn't she heard of the old adage about, I have no idea what that word is. That is new to me, honestly. About not saying anything at all if you've got nothing nice to say. It's hard not to wither under the ice queen stare of hers, or feel totally lame in the process, in the presence of her $6,000 camera. She has a great eye though, I'll give her that. I can't spend all morning daydreaming by the window though. I've got to get dressed. I don't want to miss my first class. Especially because Mick's dog told us that last week. Oh, I get it, because Mix is like a gender neutral. Okay. Oh my god, is the freaking hot dog actually our teacher? Told us last week that we'd have a surprise coming up on Monday. I wonder what it'll be. They're one of the best teachers I've ever had. They're always supportive of my work and always smiling. I knew Blackwell Academy took on the best of the best, but I had to experience it to believe it. Mick's dog is so freaking cool. I better hurry up and get going. Then maybe I can find some time to hang out with my friends before class starts. I have a feeling that Chloe and Rachel are going to laugh at my generic brand t-shirt and jeans, like they always do, but I've come to terms with my style. I should make sure I have everything I need before I head out. As I head out into the hallway, I finally spot the source of the music. It's all coming from Dana's room. The door is wide open, like it usually is. This is definitely way too much bass for a Monday morning. I cross the hall, shaking my head. I knock at Kate's door, but there's no response. Maybe she's already headed to class? I'm a little sad I missed out on her usual morning violin playing. Not that I would have heard much over David's music. It doesn't surprise me that I can smell weed and hear the sound of a spray can drifting from the bathroom. Rachel and Chloe up to no good again. So it's like Chloe going to the school in this one? I think so. But I guess that's the company I keep. Victoria's usually got her door open or music playing like Dana, but it's quiet this morning. I guess she went to class early too. I've never seen her show up late to anything. Oh, the places you'll go, Max. Where to now? Go to class, go to the bathroom. Let's go to the bathroom. Let's see. Chloe, I don't know who. Let's go to the bathroom. When I reach the bathroom, I find Chloe smoking in the corner, slouching there with the joint pinched between her fingers. Rachel's busy adding graffiti to the opposite wall. Oh my god. What the heck are they doing? Talk to Rachel, talk to Chloe. I wouldn't really want this to like ruin the route I'm going for, which is Kate, because MarshField for life, yo. Talk to Chloe, talk to Rachel. I'll make you this. I'll let you make this choice. We can talk to Chloe, talk to Rachel, go back to the hallway.
Since we already know all about Chloe, let's talk to Rachel.
Okay. Rachel it is. Oh, look at the picture! So nice. Hey, Rachel.
Alright, that's Max.
You want to read Rachel?
Yeah.
Okay. Rachel looks up and smiles at me. It's warm, but as usual, it's a little intimidating. There's something about Rachel that makes me kinda shy. She can be hard to read.
Hey, how's it hanging, Max?
I can ask you the same thing, Miss Graffiti and all the wall. Rachel looks back at the wall, smirking, as she gives another shake of her spray can. I look at it too. The paint is bright gold, dripping down the wall from a tangle of letters. I can't quite tell what it says. I'm leaving my
mark on this school.
Which is totally against the rules.
Since when have the rules applied over me?
She laughs at her own joke, which makes me twitch into a smile too, before I tilt my head away from the fumes, eyes watering. Are you heading to class soon?
Yeah, but let me guess. You're wondering what dog's gonna surprise me with today.
You are so dramatic reading this, and I'm trying to figure out why. There's another thing about Rachel. She's always on the ball and knows what's going on with everyone and everything. I think she might be omniscient. The best kind of girls are always omniscient. Just saying. Yeah. Rachel laughs. Twirling her paint can in her hand. Her fingers are nimble and light against a smooth surface.
I bet you it's another photo contest. I'm so you'll win it, Max.
She and Chloe have been so supportive of me. Their praise can be a little overwhelming sometimes, but I know they really mean it. Chloe I get, but Rachel, we're not that close. So it means a lot that she's so encouraging. Anyway, even if I don't entirely get what's in it for her, Rachel is honestly kind of a mystery to me. One that I have yet to figure out, even in a year in. I wonder if Chloe's got the puzzle solved. I've always been too shy to ask much about their friendship, but they're as thick as thieves. Thanks, Rachel. I hope so.
Don't worry about it. Anyway, I'm gonna finish this up if that's cool with you. See you in class.
Rachel gives a little toss of her hair before focusing back on the wall. Okay, so I'm trying to guess who could be where. Victoria could be in the courtyard, like hanging with Taylor or something. And Kate could be in class.
Courtyard.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Oh, this is the courtyard. Oh, this is what I meant.
You said you were going for Kate, right? And I somehow figured out where Kate was.
Oh, okay. Nice one. High five.
You almost went to the wrong one.
I head outside to the dorms and see Kate sitting on a bench. Kate! Out in front of the lawn. Sketchbook in hand. Up ahead I see... Oh, they both were here. Up ahead I see Victoria focused on the bulletin board. I guess I do have time to chat. Talk to Katie, Bobady, Fee, Fi, my matey. Hey, Kate. Caitlin. Oh my god, look how sweet and innocent she looks. She's just so adorable. Look at how innocent she looks and sweet.
Good morning, Max. It's nice to see you.
I'm happy to see her too. Come to think of it, Kate's been a little hard to get a hold of lately. Oh no, is my baby going through the bullying here too? No. She seems a lot quieter than usual. She's not the loudest person to begin with, but maybe she has something on her mind. Whatever it is, it doesn't stop her from greeting me as warmly as ever. That's Kate Marsh for you. I missed your violin playing this morning. Not that I would have heard much of it over Dana's music. I sit down next to Kate on the bench and see what she's sketching, a few cartoon characters gathered around a fountain. Kate noticing me looking and smiles softly, pencil tapping idly against the paper. I thought I'd try to get some drawing in before class starts.
That's a ringtone.
But you come in between me and Kate, Junko. I thought I'd try to get some drawing before class starts. When I'm feeling inspired, I always want to sketch right away, so I don't forget the images in my head. I look more closely at the page, and Kate's drawings are always cute and lively. She'd make an awesome character designer, or storyboarder, or even an illustrator for children's books. Any one of those would suit her. I know what you mean. I'll drop everything I'm doing if the time is right for a photo. I can't believe you could do this kind of stuff with just colored pencils. It's so cute. Thanks, Max. I've always loved your photos, too. Kate's compliments always warm my heart. The best part is that I know what she means. She's so sincere and positive. Speaking of photos, what do you think Miss Mixed Dogs is doing? Mixed Dogs is going to surprise us with today. Kate's expression turns thoughtful and she claps her hands on the top of her sketchbook. I'm not sure. They seemed really excited about it when I was helping them catalog our photography textbooks on Friday. I'd forgotten that Kate is Miss Mixed Dog's assistant. Did they mention anything about the surprise, other than being excited? Kate laughs and shrugs. She seems to glow. The cross hanging from her neck catches the sunlight and flashes bright and golden. You're always so curious about the world, Max. A lot of people would just say I'm nosy. Kate gives a little huff and continues drawing her sketchbook, her pencil delicately tracing curves and lines. I think you just have a knack for adventure, like Gloria here. She's an amateur detective. Kate points to one of the characters in her drawing, a small figure peering into the fountain with huge inquisitive eyes. A little cat tail pokes out from under the character's long coat. Thanks, Kate. I'm glad you believe in me. I should get going, though. Kate nods. I wouldn't want you to miss Mixed Dog's surprise. I'll catch up soon. See you, Max. Having fun, Chloe? Chloe grins at me, giving me her usual up-to-no-good look. Yep, I'm totally getting lit over here. I groaned, and Chloe just burst out laughing amid a cloud of sharp smoke. You're terrible, you know that? And you love it. But what's up? I'm pretty sure you didn't come over here for a hit. I lean up against the wall next to Chloe, nudging her with my elbow. I'm not a fan of how weed smells, but I've gotten used to being around it by now. It seems to chill Chloe out, and I'm all for anything that keeps her happy. Just wanted to see what my best friend's up to this early this morning. And to ask what you think Mixed Dog's surprise is today. I can't figure out what it's gonna be. Chloe shrugs, taking another drag. When she breathes out, the smoke twists and turns in the air before dissipating under the fluorescent lights. It makes me want to take a picture. Chloe laughs. I know that look. You want to take a photo of me, huh, hipster? 5 years apart or not, Chloe still knows me so well. She proves it all this time. I could take 1,000 photos of Chloe and never get tired of her face. Is it that obvious? Chloe smirks at me and bumps the toe of her boot into my sneaker before sucking back on the joint again and exhaling through her nose. Don't do that. Save your photos for dog's class, Max. And as for whatever the surprise is, I don't know. What are you doing? Stop it. Oh god. Oh no. No. God.
That's just my laugh.
Ah. It hurts my ears so much. Stop laughing!
Oh god, my stomach hurts so much.
Oh my gosh, you fell over.
My stomach hurts.
I'm just glad we made it into the same class this semester, just like when we were in elementary school, huh? Here we go again on my own. I grin. Oh, look at that cute little grin. I'm so happy, lucky me. Chloe made.
Okay, stop.
Chloe may look all punk rock on the outside now, but I know on the inside she's still the girl I used to watch anime and play pirates with. My crazy rebellious amazing friend. She didn't have the blue hair when we were little, but she always was a wild heart. I'm glad we're together too. Chloe smiles at me. Anyway, I want to be good and buzzed by the time the class starts, so I need to finish this thing. I'll catch you later, Super Max.
Super Max.
See you soon, Chloe. So let's go talk to Victoria. Victoria looks so focused on the message board. She's got her arms crossed like she's annoyed by what she's reading, but I'm not sure what it is she's looking at. I get my eyes over the board, and there are flyers for club meetings, another plea about the Cat Picks tablet. Someone get that person their tablet. It's ridiculous now. The average Blackwell marquee. I don't usually go out of my way to talk to Victoria, but she might be the only person who takes photography class as seriously as I do. The average... Oh wait, I went backwards. Hey, Victoria. Victoria... You want to read Victoria?
Yes, I'll switch a character of you.
Alright.
Which one do you want?
Rachel.
Okay, wait till this.
Victoria turns around, and for a split second, I see her surprise on her face before it's replaced with a stern look.
What do you want, Max?
Her tone isn't totally hostile today. Guess that's something, at least.
Ugh.
Just wanted to say good morning, if that's okay. Victoria snorts and rolls her eyes.
I won't call it a good morning as long as you're around,
Okay.
Max.
Wait, seriously? I throw my hands up in defense and given a huff of exasperation. I can't catch a break with Victoria, can I? Wow, nice burn. Let me go to the nurse and get myself an ice pack. Victoria crosses her arms with an impatient sigh and then gestures with her fingers.
What? Really? What do you want, Max?
Why do you end it with Max? I glance back at the bulletin board and see a small flyer in the corner. It's an advertisement for a photography exhibition in Portland. I think I found what Victoria was looking at. Just wondering what you think mixed dogs got prepared for us today. You know, the surprise they mentioned last week. Victoria purses her lips and looks away for a second before turning back to me. I heard a rumor that it's another photo contest, like last year. She sounds kind of tense about it. I said I remember how she placed second in the photo contest last year. She hadn't looked happy about it at all.
So, you got second. At least
I know she busted her ass on it. Even I have to admit that her submission was really good. I totally thought she'd win. I have a feeling she took losing a lot harder than she'd let on. If it is, good luck, Victoria. That definitely wasn't the response Victoria was expecting. Her eyes widen and her mouth dropping open for a split second before she recovers. She's not scowling at me anymore, at least.
Yeah, you too, Maxie.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that either. We stand there for another moment. Neither of us seem to know what to do, what to say. Awkward. Victoria makes an irritated sound, finally breaking the silence. That's not an irritated sound, but okay. Look,
Actually, I wasn't making an irritated sound. Look, I've got to get back to figuring out my schedule for the week. Club meetings and
shit.
I'm not allowed to.
I'm pretty sure that wasn't what she was doing, but I'm not about to call her out on it. Yeah, of course. I'll see you in class. She turns back to the bulletin board.
Here we come, my tongue.
Well, that definitely could have gone a lot worse. As far as encounters with Victoria chicks go, that was practically painless.